Setting the stage, the story opens in deep space. Year 2387. The human battleship UE's Retribution floats silently near the Kepler 442 system. Captain Sarah Chun stands on the bridge, watching the stars through the massive viewports. Her crew of 500 works quietly at their stations. The alien arrival, a massive alien vessel appears, the Zarkonian dreadnought Pride of Zircon. It's 3 times larger than the human ship. Commander Zex, a tall reptilian being with golden scales, orders his crew to scan the strange vessel they've discovered. Small ship, primitive design, easy target, Zex tells his second-in-command. The Zarkonians have conquered dozens of species. They've never met humans before. The fatal probe, the aliens launch their standard conquest probe, a powerful scanning beam that usually disables enemy ships by overloading their computers. The green energy beam hits the Retribution. On the human bridge, alarms scream. Lieutenant Min Jun shouts, "Captain! Unknown energy weapon incoming." Chun remains calm. Activate Protocol 7. The unexpected response. The probe hits the human ship's experimental quantum mirror shield, Earth's newest defense technology. Instead of disabling the ship, the probe energy reflects back multiplied tenfold. The reversed probe beam tears through the Zarkonian shields like paper. Their proud dreadnought shudders as systems overload. Explosions cascade through their decks. Zex's horror, Commander Zex, watches his tactical displays in shock. His primitive target hasn't just survived. It's turned their own weapon against them. Sparks fly from destroyed consoles. His crew scrambles to contain the damage. Impossible. Zex roars. No species has ever. His science officer interrupts. Commander, their ship. It's not what we thought. These readings show technology we don't understand. Chun's decision, Captain Chun, watches the alien ship burning. Her tactical officer, Lieutenant Seo Yan, reports, enemy vessel heavily damaged. They're trying to retreat. Chun faces a choice. Destroy them completely? Or send a message? Open communications, she orders. The warning Chun's face appears on the Zarkonian screens. She speaks clearly. This is Captain Sarah Chun of Earth. You attacked us without provocation. Your probe has been returned with interest. Consider this a warning. She pauses. Humanity seeks peace with those who offer it. But those who bring war to our doorstep will find we've perfected the art over millennia. Leave this space. Tell your empire that human territory is off limits. The Retreatsex struggles to maintain his pride as his mighty ship limps away. Half his weapons are offline. His unbeatable conquest probe has been turned into a joke. His communications officer asks, should we report this to the Empire? Zex considers. Admitting defeat to these humans would end his career. But hiding this encounter could doom future Zarkonian fleets, setting up future conflict as the alien ship disappears into hyperspace. Chun turns to her crew. Send word to Earth Command. First contact with hostile species, designated Zarkonian. Engagement successful, but this won't be the last we see of them. Min Jun asks, Captain, shouldn't we have destroyed them? They'll report back about our capabilities. Chun smiles grimly. Let them. Sometimes the best deterrent is fear. They came expecting easy prey and found predators instead. The Zarkonian response on his damaged ship, Zex makes a decision. Set course for the Imperial Fleet Station. Prepare a full report for the War Council. His second-in-command protests. Sir, you're admitting defeat? No, Zex growls. I'm preventing a massacre. These humans, they're not like the others. The Empire needs to know. We'll need the entire fleet for this. Final scene, the chapter ends with both ships heading in opposite directions. The Retribution continues its patrol, crew alert for more threats. The damaged Zarkonian vessel races home with news that will shake their empire. In the depths of space, humanity has announced its presence. The galaxy's dominant power has been challenged. And this is only the beginning. The War Council 3 weeks later. The Zarkonian Empire's War Council gathers on their capital world. Commander Zex stands before them, showing recordings of the human encounter. The 12 council members, each from different conquered worlds, watch in disbelief. One small ship did this? Asks General Varkan, the supreme military commander. His forearms gesture at the damage reports. Yes, General. Their technology is ... different. Our probes don't work on them. Zex explains ... the decision the council debates fiercely. Some want to ignore humans. Others demand immediate war. General Varkan silences them all. We cannot appear weak. Send the Third Fleet. 50 ships. Admiral Korvash will lead them. These humans got lucky once. They won't survive a real attack. Earth's preparation. Meanwhile, Captain Chun's report reaches Earth Command. Admiral Jung-hoon reads it carefully in the orbital defense station above Earth. He calls an emergency meeting. The aliens will return with more ships, Jung-hoon tells his staff. Sarah bought us time, but not much. Colonel Martinez asks, how many ships can we gather? 15 battleships, maybe 20 if we call in the colony defenders, Jung-hoon replies. But we have advantages they don't know about. The human Plan Earth scientists have been busy. Dr. Lai Wei demonstrates their newest weapon to the military council, the Cascade Torpedo, which uses enemy shield frequencies against them. The probe they used on the Retribution gave us data about their technology, Li Wei explains. We can exploit their weaknesses. Admiral Jung-hoon nods. Install these on all ships and activate Project Fortress around Earth. The Zarkonian arrival 6 weeks after first contact. 50 Zarkonian warships drop out of hyperspace near Earth. Admiral Korvash, a veteran of 100 campaigns, surveys the blue planet. Only 20 defending ships detected, his scanner officer reports. This will be easy. Korvash orders, send the surrender demand. Give them one chance. Humanity's response, the message reaches Earth Command. Admiral Jung-hoon reads it aloud. Surrender now, and we will be merciful. Resist, and your species will be enslaved. Jung-hoon looks at his officers. Well, they asked for it. Captain Chun, you have command of the forward fleet. Sarah Chun, promoted after her first encounter, grins. All ships, battle positions. Show them why humans are the apex predators of Earth. The battle begins. The Zarkonian fleet advances in their traditional formation, a wall of destruction that has crushed countless civilizations. They fire massive plasma bolts at the human ships, but the humans don't fight traditionally. They scatter, moving in seemingly random patterns. The plasma bolts miss most targets. What are they doing? Korvash demands. They fight like chaos itself. The Cascade Effect. Captain Sean orders, launch Cascade torpedoes. 20 torpedoes race toward the alien fleet. The Zarkonians laugh. Such small weapons can't hurt their shields. And the first torpedo hits. It doesn't explode. Instead, it merges with the shield, sending corrupted energy through the entire shield network. One by one, Zarkonian shields begin failing. Project Fortress reveals as the alien shields fall. Earth itself joins the battle. Hidden orbital platforms, Project Fortress, come online. Hundreds of railgun platforms open fire simultaneously. Tungsten rods traveling at fraction of light speed punch through the unshielded alien ships. The proud Zarkonian fleet starts taking real damage. Korvash's desperation. Impossible. Admiral Korvash watches 5 of his ships explode in seconds. Order ramming speed. If we die, we take them with us. But humans have faced desperate enemies before. Captain Chun anticipates this move. All ships execute Matador Protocol. The Matador move the human ships suddenly reverse thrust, sliding backward while still facing forward, a maneuver impossible for the larger Zarkonian vessels. As the aliens charge forward, human ships dodge like bullfighters, letting the enemy fly past into empty space. Then the humans fire everything into the exposed rear sections of the alien ships. The retreat Admiral Corvash's flagship burns. Half his fleet is destroyed or disabled. The unthinkable has happened. The Zarkonian Empire has lost a major battle. Signal retreat. Corvash orders, his pride shattered. All surviving ships emergency jump. Only 23 of 50 ships escape. The message as the broken fleet flees, Admiral Jung-hoon sends a message that follows them through space. Earth stands ready. Come in peace, or don't come at all. News spreads. The defeat of the Zarkonian Third Fleet sends shockwaves through the galaxy. On the trading station Nexus 9, different species gather around news screens. The impossible has happened. Someone beat the Empire. A small Talaxian merchant whispers to his friend, 50 ships against 20. And the Empire lost? These humans, his friend replies, where did they come from? The Emperor's rage on the Zarkonian throne world. Emperor Zarkon the Eternal smashes his ceremonial staff. His golden throne room fills with tension as guards step back. How? He roars at General Varkon. How did primitives destroy my fleet? Varkon kneels. Emperor, they fight differently. They don't follow Galactic Warfare rules. They're unpredictable. Then we'll be unpredictable too, the Emperor declares. Prepare the Devastator. The secret weapon deep in Zarkonian space, a massive ship powers up. The Devastator, a planet-killer class vessel never used in their 1,000-year reign. Commander Zex, now assigned to this monster, watches the crew prepare. Sir, is it true? We're going to destroy Earth? Asks his new lieutenant. Zex nods grimly. The Emperor wants to make an example. No more conventional war. We end this with one strike. Unexpected visitors at Earth Command. Admiral Jung-hoon receives strange visitors. 3 ships from different species request permission to approach Earth. The Talaxians, the Borvax, and the Etherian Coalition. Why are they here? Jung-hoon asks Captain Chun. The answer comes from Ambassador Veela of the Talaxians. We've suffered under Zarkonian rule for centuries. You've shown they can be beaten. We bring information. The warning Veela's blue skin shimmers as she speaks urgently. The Devastator is coming. It can crack planets open. 3 worlds have died to this weapon. Captain Chun studies the data. How long do we have? 10 days, maybe less, Veela replies. We came to warn you. Run. Save your species. Admiral Jung-hoon stands. Humans don't run. We fight. The Alliance forms. The Borvak representative, a crystalline being named Shard, speaks up. Then we fight with you. The Empire has enslaved us too long. Within hours, 12 species send ships to Earth. Former enemies of the Zarkonian Empire unite for the first time. The human diplomatic corps, led by Ambassador Min Jun, works overtime to coordinate. Human Ingenuity, Dr. Li Wei and her team study the Devastator's specifications provided by the Allies. In the lab, she works with alien scientists for the first time. The weapon uses a quantum resonance beam, explains scientist Kurval of the Etherians. No shield can stop it. Li Wei smiles. Then we won't use shields. We'll use mirrors. Quantum mirrors everywhere. The Trap Admiral Jung-hoon proposes a dangerous plan. We let them come to Earth, but Earth won't be where they think. Using stolen Zarkonian codes from the Alliance, Humans hack the Empire's navigation systems. They shift Earth's coordinates in the database by just a fraction, enough to matter. Devastator arrives, the massive ship drops from hyperspace. Bigger than anything humans have built, it blocks out stars. Commander Zek's orders: target Earth. Prepare main weapon. But Earth isn't exactly where it should be. The targeting systems struggle to lock on. "Sir, something's wrong with our scanners," reports the weapons officer. The mirror field suddenly. Space around the Devastator shimmers. Thousands of small satellites, launched by the Allied fleet, create a quantum mirror field. The very fabric of space becomes reflective. Captain Shun, leading the combined fleet, gives the order: all ships fire into the mirrors. The cascade reflection energy beams from 100 Allied ships hit the mirrors and bounce in impossible angles. The Devastator's massive size becomes its weakness. It can't dodge the crisscrossing beams coming from every direction. The Planet Killer's armor, designed for forward assault, cracks under the omnidirectional attack. Zex's realization. Commander Zex watches his invincible ship taking damage from enemies they can't directly target. The humans have done it again. Turned strength into weakness. Fire the main weapon, he orders desperately. The quantum resonance beam fires, but hits the mirror field. The beam splits, reflects, multiplies. Part of it curves back toward the Devastator itself. The giant falls. The Devastator's own planet-killing beam tears through its hull. The impossible happens. The Empire's ultimate weapon destroys itself. As escape pods launch, Commander Zex sends a final message to the Empire. The humans ... They think like no species we've encountered. Recommend immediate peace negotiations. Asterisk. The turning point news of the Devastator's destruction spreads faster than light through quantum communications. On 100 conquered worlds, beings who had given up hope suddenly stand straighter. The Zarkonian Empire's greatest weapon has fallen. On the mining world of Krek 7, enslaved workers stop their machines. Their Zarkonian overseer shouts orders, but for the first time in generations, nobody listens. "The humans did it," whispers an old Talaxian slave. "If they can destroy the Devastator, maybe we can be free." The council divides. In the Zarkonian War Council, chaos erupts. General Varkon argues with other commanders as Emperor Zarkon watches from his throne. "We must negotiate," insists Admiral Korvash, still bearing scars from his defeat. "These humans fight like demons." "Coward," shouts General Mortek. "We have 1,000 ships. Send everything." The Emperor raises his hand for silence. "We do neither. We use the Omega Protocol." The Omega Protocol. Deep in the Empire's archives, an ancient weapon awakens. Not a ship or beam, but a virus. A quantum virus that attacks the nervous systems of mammalian species. It was banned by galactic law 1,000 years ago. Commander Zex returned from the Devastator disaster. Objects. "Emperor, if we use this, every species will turn against us." "They already have," the Emperor replies coldly. "Release it near Earth. Humanity's network unknown to the Zarkonians. Humans have been busy. Every Allied ship now carries human communication officers. Lieutenant Co Yan coordinates this network from Earth. We're teaching them human warfare," she reports to Admiral Jung-hoon. "Guerrilla tactics, misdirection, psychological operations." Across the galaxy, enslaved species begin learning human military history. Stories of underdog victories spread. Thermopylae, Stalingrad, Vietnam. Hope spreads like wildfire. The virus detected Dr. Li Wei's enhanced sensors, upgraded with Allied technology, detect the quantum virus approaching Earth. She rushes to Admiral Jung-hoon's office. "They're trying to genocide us," she says bluntly. "But I have an idea. What if we turn their virus into our messenger?" Jung-hoon leans forward. "Explain." "We modify it. Instead of killing, it carries information. Every species it touches will receive our history, our culture, our will to fight. The rebellion begins as Earth scientists work on the virus. Rebellions explode across Zarkonian space. On the factory world of Indestrix, Orvok workers destroy the weapons plants. On the agricultural world of Verdenia, farmers burn the tribute stores. Captain Chun, now commanding the Allied Liberation Fleet, strikes at supply lines. Hit them everywhere at once. Don't let them concentrate their forces. The virus reversal DR. Li Wei and her multi-species team complete their work. A modified virus launches from Earth in all directions. When it reaches inhabited worlds, instead of death, it brings knowledge. Suddenly, billions of beings access human memories, their struggles for freedom, their refusal to surrender, their unity in diversity. The virus becomes a teacher. Zex's choice commander Zex watches his empire burning from within. Slave revolts, allied attacks, and now their own weapon turned against them. He makes a decision that will define history. He opens a secret channel to Captain Chun. I wish to defect. The Emperor has gone mad. I'll bring you the defense codes for the throne world. Chun considers. Why should we trust you? Because, Zex replies, I've learned something from you humans. Sometimes the right choice isn't the easy one. The Empire's desperation Emperor Zarkon orders all remaining fleets to return to defend the throne world. 1,000 ships gather, the largest fleet in galactic history. General Varkon pleads one last time. Emperor, we can still negotiate. The humans offer terms. The Emperor kills him with his own hand. We are Zarkonian. We do not bow to primitives. The final alliance ships from every corner of the galaxy converge on Earth. Former enemies stand together. Talaxians, Orvax, Etherians, Krullians, and dozens more. Admiral Junghun addresses the combined fleet. Today, we end an empire of fear. Not for conquest, but for freedom. Earth leads, but we all fight as equals. Min Jun adds from the diplomatic ship. After this, we build something new. A federation of free worlds. The march to victory, the largest fleet ever assembled by free species, begins moving toward Zarkonian space. 3,000 ships from 50 species, all coordinated by human tactical systems. Commander Zex, aboard a human vessel now, provides crucial intelligence. The Emperor won't surrender. He'll fight to the last ship. Captain Chun nods. Then we'll oblige him, but we'll offer mercy to those who surrender. The battle of two philosophies. The combined Liberation Fleet drops from hyperspace at the edge of the Zarkonian home system. 3,000 allied ships face 1,000 Imperial vessels. But this is more than a battle. It's a clash of ideologies. Emperor Zarkon broadcasts to all ships. Witness the price of defiance. Today, order crushes chaos. Admiral Junghun responds on all frequencies. Today, freedom defeats tyranny. To all Zarkonian crews, surrender now, and you'll be treated fairly. This is your only warning. The defections begin. Something unexpected happens. 50 Zarkonian ships break formation, powering down weapons. Their captains, inspired by Commander Zex's defection, choose survival over the Emperor's madness. Traitors. The Emperor screams from his throne. Destroy them first. But the confusion weakens their formation. Captain Chun sees the opportunity. Now, execute Operation Cascade Freedom. The human strategy instead of a massive frontal assault. The Allied fleet splits into 100 small groups. Each group contains mixed species crews trained in human tactics. They attack from every angle simultaneously. Lieutenant Seo Yun coordinates from the command ship. Group 7 hit their left flank. Group 12 false retreat maneuver. Group 20 prepare boarding operations. The Zarkonians, trained for traditional line battles, can't adapt to the chaos. The Emperor's fortress, the Imperial Palace ship, a mobile fortress the size of a moon, powers its ultimate defense, the temporal shield, which slows time around it. Nothing can penetrate it. Dr. Li Wei observes from her science vessel. They're hiding behind time itself. But time is relative. She contacts Min Jun on the diplomatic ship. Remember Einstein? If we can't break through time, we go around it. The quantum leap using combined human-alien technology. Li Wei creates something impossible, a quantum tunnel through space-time. Not to attack, but to communicate. Suddenly, every screen in the Emperor's fortress shows the same thing. Images of free worlds celebrating, former slaves building new lives, different species working together. Your empire is already dead, Admiral Jung-hoon's voice echoes. You're just the last to know. The uprising within on the fortress itself. Zarkonian civilians and lower-cost soldiers see the broadcasts. They see Commander Zex standing with humans, alive and unharmed. They see mercy offered to those who surrendered. A young Zarkonian soldier named Velter throws down his weapon. Why do we die for an emperor who sends us to pointless deaths? One by one, and in groups, fortress defenders abandon their posts. Zex's redemption. Commander Zex broadcasts to his people in their own language. I fought these humans. I learned from them. They don't conquer, they liberate. They don't enslave, they partner. The Emperor has led us to ruin. His words reach the Imperial Guard. Even these elite warriors begin to question. Their captain contacts Zex privately. Is it true? Will they really show mercy? I'm living proof, Zex replies. The Emperor alone. Emperor Zarkin finds himself increasingly alone. His admirals surrender. His guards abandon posts. His empire of 1,000 years crumbles in hours. General Mortak, his last loyal commander, makes a final suggestion. Emperor, we can still escape. Rebuild elsewhere. The Emperor kills him too. I am eternal. I am supreme. But he stands in an empty throne room, ruling nothing. The final confrontation. Captain Shun leads a boarding party to the fortress. No resistance meets them. The corridors are empty, the defenders gone. They find the Emperor alone on his throne, still wearing his ceremonial armor. You dare face me, primitive? He snarls. Chun removes her helmet. I'm Captain Sarah Chun of Earth. You're under arrest for crimes against sentient beings. The Emperor laughs madly and raises an ancient plasma blade. I'll die before I surrender to you. The choice of Mercy Chun could kill him easily. Instead, she steps aside. Behind her stands Commander Zex, holding restraint cuffs. Your reign is over, Zex tells his former emperor. Choose, die as a tyrant or live to see the galaxy flourish without you. The Emperor charges with his blade. Zex stuns him with a human-made weapon. The last god emperor of the Zarkonians falls unconscious, to be tried for his crimes. The new dawn 1 month later. Representatives from all free species gather on Earth. The Galactic Federation is born, with its capital rotating between worlds. Admiral Jung-hoon and Captain Shun stand with their former enemies. Now allies. Min-Jun reads the founding charter. All species equal, all voices heard, all beings free. Commander Zex, now Ambassador Zex, signs for the reformed Zarkonian Republic. The humans taught us something, he tells the assembly. The strongest power isn't fear, it's unity in diversity. Epilogue. Sarah Chun returns to space, commanding the exploration vessel Unity. Her crew includes humans and aliens working together. They seek new civilizations, offering friendship instead of conquest. In her captain's log, she writes, humanity's greatest weapon was never our technology. It was our refusal to kneel, our willingness to stand for others, and our belief that together we're stronger. The galaxy has changed forever. The age of empires is ended. The age of freedom has begun. The end asterisk.